Hello and a warm welcome to my video today, and I trust that you are all well and enjoying these very challenging but beautiful energies we are going through. And today is the day that Venus stations retrograde, stations ready to go retrograde, as in it's come to a full stop, but as yet is to return. But even so that we are in these energies, often the going stationary is very, very powerful and brings challenges within our day. But this is linked with Venus, and if we have been doing our groundwork within our heart, then it will be a time of joy as we surrender into just reviewing where we have been and what we have let go of and how far we have come on our pathway. And this will stay with us until Venus returns and then goes forward. I don't have the exact dates. I'm not an astrologer, but I do honour and recognise the energies because it impacts every single person on our planet, of which we are all part of. And they're saying, without further ado, to get into the cards for today. So let us see what messages that they have for you as a collective. So the energies will flow where they need to go. This is not a personal reading. This is a collective reading. But you may find that certain aspects will resonate with you, because this is how the outer world works, bringing new messages of the ones that you need to actually see. And this is that was Step into Stillness, which was what we just cleared away of yesterday's energies, and we will see whether these energies actually overflow and continue today, or whether we're actually stepping out onto a new pathway. I'm waiting for them to give me the go-ahead, and it's usually when they split, which they have done so. So they are now ready to speak out through me. I have no agenda, no forward planning. All I do is release myself from my personal journey and allow the collective journey from my soul only to speak through. And my soul is well and truly anchored within Source, the collective. And we will start with the first card. And this is interesting. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. And yesterday we touched on messages. And so we are looking at more messages that are coming through to you today in many, many forms. It could be in the form of a letter, an email, or something online, from the messages that come from a channeled message, such as these cards, or it could just be a stop you in your track moment and that aha moment. Things begin to resonate and make sense to you about where you have come from. It's a digesting of the journey, and it's imperative that you take time out in your journey to, as they're using the word, regurgitate, so that you can reassess and relook at where you've gone. And this is the retrograde period. We had Saturn went on retrograde on Monday. Venus is on the process of going into retrograde today, and then we have, I believe it's Jupiter going retrograde on Friday. So that's in 1 week we are having a turnabout in the energies that are affecting us, and this will go on for some time, and it will reflect on our lives for the rest of this year, although the smaller planets, like Venus, the personal planets, will actually go back into the forward, the new, rather than looking at what has been, where you have come from. But this whole year is about taking time out, not rushing forward. Yes, the world has literally been turned upside down, but it has its purpose as well. It's the silver lining. And look at the silver lining. It's given you the time to actually stop and reassess where you have come from, what is no longer serving you. They are saying what you have bought into, which is the lies and the deceit of the collective powers that be, not the overall spiritual collective, but you have been hoodwinked into following a path in order to be able to give your true power away to those who have no regards into your survival, your best interest. They are only on the take, is what I'm getting. And by turning this world upside down, now is the time for you to reassess where you've been giving your power away. Link very, very deeply with your inner heart. Resonate with your heart. What is your own soul trying to say? Your own soul is wanting you to honor you. You are not fodder for another being. You are not here to supply your light for somebody else. Your light is your power. Your power, and through your gifting, you are enhancing the collective that you are now stepping into. If you're giving your power away and buying into all the lies and the deceits and expressing them, the social pressure to conform to the old way, you are still having an aspect of you looking at it from the third dimensional energies. If you are more into the heart, what does my heart desire? What is my true passion? This is not an overnight passage. This is going on to, they're still saying to 2025. We will find the end of this journey, this tunnel that we are going through. And often people, we refer to this tunnel as the 4D. It's like being in the birthing canal between one reality and another. And at the moment, we have not yet birthed ourselves into the new world fully. We are intent on getting there, or our soul is intent on getting you there. And blockages that put in your way are there because your soul has said, come, it is time to wake up. You are powerful. You are not here to feed and to be draining into the those that do not have your best interests at heart. Remember this. And we will carry on to the next card. Yes, if we may. Yes, that's what they're saying. And again, this is a card from yesterday. Stand firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. And it would take commitment of being brave, of literally always returning all your decisions to the point of your heart center. Not your heart chakra, not your heart being. Your heart center is where the truth of your soul sits within you. This is the seat of your true reality. And by being in your true reality, your inner child will be there. If your inner child is happy with your progress, yes, you are literally emitting the right signal now, at long last. And it takes bravery to stand firm, not to get sucked into the mass murders, the mind control, everything that is not in your best interest for your soul, and to make your inner child happy? The question you need to ask yourself, moment by moment, no matter what you see, is my inner child happy? If your inner child is not happy, it is a sign, a message from Spirit that you need to do something about it. What is troubling your inner child? What old 3D stuff are you hanging on to that has proven to be fatal to Mother Earth? We are on the tipping point of humanity. I will add, as a personal note, that I do know that this fight has already been won, but it's up to you to decide which of the realities you are going to connect with when you travel through. Both realities are available, but one will be in the old world that will have faded, and the other will be in the new world that is rising again. It's not a new world, it's the ancient world before the arrival of the Atlanteans and the Lemurians and the fallen angels. It is a time before that, and all memory has deliberately wiped clear the power of who you are. You are greater than those beings that were brought here to be herded. The people that are not resonating with this were the essence that blew up planet Meldek, which sat between Mars and the giants, the outer rings. It is now the asteroid belt. They got to the point of technology and being controlled to bring about an imploding atomic bomb. We have got to the edge on this planet with the various scientists to have got to 2 points away from an implosion atomic bomb. That is how close that we have come to blowing up our own planet Earth. But you need to stand strong, because in the redreaming and connecting into the ancient dreams, this cannot happen. You need to be a leader of yourself. You need to stand firm and not to engage with the powers that be, the society that is engineered to keep you down, to keep your energy low. And I'm going to leave that one with you for today. And we will go over into the divine directions to pull a final card for this reading and see what energies they wish to share with you today to complement. We have one, complement these two cards. Divine directions. And we have love. It's the right time for you to experience a loving, committed relationship. Enjoy it. This is Venus stationary, ready to go retrograde. Find your love of you, your love of life, your love of Mother Earth, connecting with Mother Earth, honouring her. What have you done today to connect to Mother Earth? And this can be as simple as connecting with a plant. It could be a pot plant within your environment if you don't have an outside world, and just talking to it, caressing its leaves, and in the doing so, Mother Earth is being caressed also. You have an earth body that belongs to Mother Earth, and it is true love that she will know that it is the right time for her also to They're saying forgive and forget. It's been an epoch, an epic journey that Mother Earth has now said we have done with. Let us rise together in the power of love. And that takes a commitment of a love reflecting a love. Your love from your soul, which is not Earth, reflecting love to Mother Earth. And that's the messages for today. I should be carrying over onto the second part of the reading, which can be found on my YouTube channel, Etmir Balance Beyond Time, for those who want to see the remainder of the messages for today. If we are parting here, do have a fantastic day, and may your heart star shine brightly.